All right, here is a shoulder routine for you. Primarily used as a warm-up, but definitely used as a mobility and a strength routine for the shoulder blades, helping to work on external rotation, helping to work on posture, shoulder positioning, helping to get rid of some shoulder impingement if you have it. Great warm-up for an upper body routine, or Soraya, close the door, please. Or any sort of sporting event that involves throwing or swinging of like tennis. So what we're going to do is the first two movements that we're going to do not require bands. The following movements you can use bands for, but you can also do them without bands if you just want to. Working on the range of motion, working on the positioning is going to be great for your shoulders as you kind of build that strength. So if I'm going to be using 3 different bands here of different weights, but one band that's light is going to be all that you need. I'm going to, for the majority of the movements, I'm going to be using just a 15-pound band. So the first movement that we're going to do is we're just going to be working on external rotation. So we're going to arms out to the side here, and we're going to be working on external rotation with the shoulder blades being the driver. And we're going to create external rotation and then internal rotation. So as we do these movements, sorry, come over here. So as we do these movements, the shoulder blade is going to be the driver. The shoulder blade is going to be what's creating that movement. Think about like a screwdriver, and the shoulder blade is like the handle on the screwdriver, and my fingertips are like the tip of the screwdriver, as far as where the action and where that torque is going to be generated from. So we'll go ahead and do a few more. As we finish up here and we come to the final repetition, as we create that external rotation, we're going to hold that external rotation, and then we're going to bring our arms to the front here, and we're going to keep our arms straight, and it's a very short range of motion. I'm going to push and I'm going to pull. I'm going to push and I'm going to pull. I really want to think about keeping that shoulder blade kind of sucked to my rib cage as I push and as I pull. 5. As I push and I pull, keeping that shoulder blade sucked to the rib cage, keeping that externally rotated. All right, do a couple more. Okay. Now we're going to get the bands. If you have a series of bands, this is where you'd want to use the heaviest band. And we're just going to do some simple rows. So arms out nice and long, belly tight. I'm going to create that external rotation, and I'm simply just going to pull towards me. 2, 3, 4. Make sure I draw. 5. Make sure my shoulders are pulled away. 6 from my ears. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Okay. If you've got then a middle band, this is where we're going to go with the middle band. We're going to do these straight arm pulls. So I'm going to back away from wherever my anchor point is. My arms are going to be nice and long. I'm going to initiate pulling my shoulders away from my ears, and then I'm going to do a straight arm pull. So arms are nice and long. My body's nice and long from my hands to my butt. I'm going to pull my shoulders down, and then straight arm pull down to my knees. Pull my shoulders, straight arm. 2, 3, shoulders away. 4, pull those shoulders away from your ears. 5, and then pull those arms straight down. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Okay. This next one is going to be a C-star. So this is where you're going to use your lightest band. So what we'll do here is start with that arms at your side, pinkies back, and I'm just going to drive. So here at like 6 o'clock, we're going to drive back for 10 repetitions. Belly tight, and we're going to push back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to go right to about 8 and 4, and I'm just going to drive back 1, 2, 3, 4. all the while I'm thinking about my shoulder blades, and I want to generate everything, all of that action, all of that strength, all that movement is coming through my shoulder blades. 8, 9, 10. Good. Then I'm going to switch. I'm going to turn my hands over, so now my thumbs are going back. I'm going to get that external rotation, and we're going 10 repetitions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll go right to 10 and 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we'll go to 12 o'clock. 1, belly tight. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good.
Oh, that was hard.
Is that hard? Good.
Yeah.
Should be hard. All right. From here, we're going to do W's, where we're just going to work on external rotation. So I'm going to drive my elbows back. My elbows are going to be just a little bit lower than my shoulders. I'm going to drive my elbows back. And Kellen, why don't you come stand right here? Here we go. All right. Drive those elbows back, and then we're going to rotate. And we're going to do it 10 times. Drive those elbows back, rotate up, and down. Drive them back just a little bit. 3, drive the elbows back. 4, drive the elbows back, rotate 5, drive back, rotate 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. So right now, shoulders are on fire, and feeling it in my shoulder blades.
I'm feeling it in my shoulders, all right.
Yeah, you are.
I'm feeling it in my shoulders.
Nice. All right, so from here, we're going to do overhead presses. So what we're focusing on is keeping the arms externally rotated and back retracted as far as I can as I go through that entire range of motion. All right? So, sort of like that. So I draw those elbows back. I'm going to create that external rotation. So this is my starting position here. And then from here, maintain that external rotation and press. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good.
How do you do that?
Just practice. You're too far away from it. Okay? You're too far away. Stand a little closer. All right. So from here, we're going to do O's. So our starting position is going to be straight overhead, and we're just going to sweep down to our leg and then back up. Make sure that the thumb stays externally, or the shoulder stays externally rotated. So essentially, that thumb is going to stay pointed back. All right. So starting position here, maintain that external rotation, and then sweep down. Oops, sorry, Kellen. Oh, let me stand here to the side.
It's a lot easier because my band goes up and down.
Pull those arms back. So again, you want to think about pulling those arms back behind you as far as you can. Really pulling with those shoulder blades behind you all the way up and all the way down. I think that's 5,
4,
6, 7, 8,
9,
9,
10.
and 10.
My
Good.
mother made a blade that hurt.
Heck yeah, they do. All right, final movement. We're just going to do 3 of these. Really want to focus on just the absolute, just pristine quality. So we're going to do, drive those elbows back, external rotation. We're going to press. We're going to sweep down to the leg. We're going to sweep back up to the overhead position. We're going to come back down to that, to that pressing motion, internal rotation, and that's 1 repetition. We're just going to go 3, really high quality. All right? All right, you guys ready?
Yeah.
All right. Once you stand this time, try to stand right there. Okay. here we go. We drive those elbows back. We're going to externally rotate, maintain that position, press to the overhead position. Then we're going to sweep, sweep, drive those arms back, sweep up, really think about those shoulder blades. Then we're going to pull down through that pressing motion, internally rotate, 1. Drive those elbows back, externally rotate, press, sweep, pull through those shoulder blades, pull through those shoulder blades, pull back, and up. That's, come on down, internally rotate, that's 2. Drive those elbows back, externally rotate, press, sweep, pull those arms back, sweep up, pull through those shoulder blades, pull down, and internally rotate.
That hurts.
Excellent job. Hey, good job.
All right.
Soraya, good job. Good job. Good job. Should we tell him good job?
Yeah.
Yeah, tell him good job.
Good job.
You gonna press it?